The annual Hamburg Fun Fest returns this weekend, but this year there's something very special that you'll be able to check out. The fest will feature the 9/11 Never Forget mobile exhibit. And joining me this morning to talk about it is FDNY Chief John LaBarbera and Deputy Chief Nick Miller from the Hamburg Fire Department. Good morning to you guys both.
Good morning.
And you were at 9/11.
That's right.
When you see the exhibit, does it still sort of touch you?
It sure does. It brings back many emotions. We all knew a lot of 343 firefighters were killed that day with over 2,900 civilians. And it brings back to that fateful day, the exhibit. And we're looking for people to come. It's a free exhibit. Mm-hmm. We're there to talk about it, and we'll bring you right back to that fateful day. And
Chief Miller, I mean,
yes.
Obviously when you're doing the Fun Fest, you're thinking about how you can make it both fun and meaningful to people.
Yes.
What made you guys decide to invite the 9/11 exhibit and host it there at the Fun Fest?
Well, to me, I've got a couple young kids. They were not born at this point. It's an opportunity to educate them, to make sure that this day is never forgotten. It's a big, important day for the fire service in this country, and we thought having it there would be a great opportunity to educate them. And we're very fortunate to have a couple New York City firefighters that come with it that are going to be leading the tours throughout the next 2 days.
And Chief LaBarbera, what will people find when they go to the exhibit? What sort of items are there? What's the experience like?
We take you through when the buildings were built, when they were conceived a number of years ago. The first attack in '93, when 6 people were killed
in the garage.
In the garage with a gaping hole in the building, and then we have artifacts, pieces of our trucks, pieces of the building. We have the actual radio transmissions from that day, and we also tell our foundation story about Stephen Silla.
And I mean, you've seen this and you travel with the exhibit around the country. What's the response to people when they come out of the exhibit?
People are really touched by it. It's an overwhelming experience, like I said, with the handy-talkie transmissions, the footage, the actual news footage of that day, and seeing pieces of the building and the trucks. Most times they're overwhelmed, and they're very grateful that we're able to come to their neighborhoods so they could to see this.
All right. And Chief Miller, when will people be able to see the exhibit? What are the hours? Where is it?
So it's in Hamburg Township over off of Merrill Road. It is open on Friday and Saturday, both days from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. And it's a free event, and please bring your family and friends out to it.
All right, Chiefs LaBarbera and Miller, thank you so much for joining us this morning. After the break, we'll have details on a health and wellness fair taking place this afternoon. Stay with us.